Now is my favorite story of all. This is the story of unintended consequences. So Scott, who has more ideas than my 21-year-old, he said, hey, there's an opportunity through a National Aquatics grant to teach kids how to swim. And I'm like, well, that's great. Well, what do you want to do? And he goes, well, I don't know. What do you think? He goes, Idaho's got the second highest drowning rate per capita in the United States. Did everybody know that? Second highest in America. We have lots of surface water. Canals. You just saw a story of a kid in Nampa that fell into a canal and a gentleman saved him. Thank God for that guy being there on that day. Scott said, you think we could do it during the school day? And I thought, oh boy. We're trying to teach kids how to read. We're trying to teach kids how to do math. We're trying to teach kids how to do science and social studies and music and art. And I started thinking about it. Of that group, guess which ethnicity has the highest drowning rate in that group? Hispanic students. Guess what we have more than anybody in this valley in Caldwell? Hispanic students. So we talked. We thought about it. We talked to our teachers. Jonathan, who loves the Y, says, I say we do it during the school day. So he wrote the grant. I was going to say we wrote the grant. Jim wrote the grant. Somebody at the Y wrote the grant. We embraced the opportunity. And Scott called me and goes, hey, we got the grant. We get to teach kids in Caldwell how to swim. So we started with third graders. We had 500 third graders. And we thought, well, they don't have bathing suits. How are we going to get them bathing suits, and how are we going to get them there? So we partnered with Caldwell Transportation. People donated bathing suits. People volunteered. And in a matter of 3 weeks, we had a swimming program that started. The first day I went, okay. I haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. The first day I go to the swimming program, I learned a new acronym, TOW, T-O-W. Who knows what that means? Terrified of water. See, in school we're full of acronyms. It's just the way it works. This one is terrified of water. And they talk behind the scenes so the kids don't know that they're talking about them. I watched a young third grader. What do you call this pool that just goes from nothing into the water? Zero what? Zero entry, beach. Something like that. Well, that's how it is. I watched a third grader crying because he didn't want to put his foot in the water because he didn't know what was under there. And that's what he said. I don't know what's under there. I don't want to do it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And about half the class was the same. They didn't want to even go in up to here. And I thought, oh, is this going to work? So 10 weeks of swimming lessons. We put them on the bus. The teachers come with them. The teachers sit around and go to the little coffee hut, have their coffee. They collaborate. They talk about opportunities for kids. For an hour and a half while the kids get the swimming lessons. I go back 10 weeks later, same kid, true story. Mr. Quarles, Mr. Quarles. I was like, hey. He goes, wait, watch. He's at the deep end of the pool. He gets up on the diving board, and he's looking for the time. It's his turn to go. And he's out there, he's like, watch. He's bouncing. And he bounces off, and he pencils in, and he goes to the bottom of the pool. I'm sorry. Bottom of the pool. Comes up. Treads water for 30 seconds. Swims over to the side. Gets up on the edge, and he goes, ta-da! So here's the rest of the story. The third grade class from last year is the highest achieving third grade class we've ever had in Caldwell. You see, I think we did more than save someone's life from drowning. I think we gave someone hope. And when you give someone hope, watch out. Because great things happen. And I'm seeing it every day.